We're on a road trip, kind of, to your parents' house.
Yeah, I live 2 hours away from my parents. Accidentally, I didn't mean to. I kind of, joined the military, so I wouldn't live near my parents, but they sent me back. So I live near my parents.
So
We're going to go see my mom, like really impromptu. She was supposed to come to us, then she changed her mind, and now we're going to her. I don't know why we're doing this live, though. I just thought it would be fun because I think the road trips are really boring.
yes.
So you guys.
So anybody that wants to say anything will entertain us.
Right? Because all we were doing was singing before.
Oh, I know what we could do. We could play Guess Who's Sleeping.
Oh, I think Nova's sleeping. Oh, that's so neat. I have a new Jeep. I talk to you guys about my new Jeep on every live, I swear. But it does all these cool things that always surprise me. And this one is I hear myself talking in my speakers of the Jeep, and I don't know if that's cool or annoying.
It's weird.
It's weird.
So we turned the volume all the way down because nobody wants to hear my voice at least.
We were previously listening to Disney songs because the new Jeep also has XM radio, so I'm listening to only Disney hits for the most part until they take away my free trial.
Yeah, and I was killing it for a friend like me. The Will Smith version. I don't know why I like that version better. I'm probably in the minority there.
I put that in my Instagram stories. You should check it out. It was really cute. You're really good at that one.
It's the only one. I don't know any of the other lyrics, unless of course it's from Lion King, or Aladdin, or Frozen, or Lilo and Stitch, or Moana, or any of the Disney movies.
Yeah, there's a lot I know, and then there's a lot I don't know.
Should I grab the phone holder whenever
Yes, that'd be great. So we actually forgot stuff. We were on our way, and now we're driving back home because we forgot stuff.
I think that has happened every single time we go to your parents' house. We forget the one thing that we went there to deliver. We forget. I don't remember what it was last time.
It was bread. My mom explicitly sent us to a special store to get her special bread, and we forgot the bread.
Yep. And then this time, your dad wanted his GoPro back.
Yeah, and he has special Benadryl. He has very special Benadryl that can only come from a certain store, or else it apparently doesn't work for him. So we have special Benadryl.
For his allergies.
Which are real. It's just so silly that normal Benadryl doesn't work for him.
He's a special person,
I'm sorry, I am wiggling my phone so much. Thank you, Jenny. I just saw you retracted something. I always appreciate you.
Jenny's a good kid. That's sweet.
She's awake. I think she is.
She's like, I don't even know how old I am.
Yeah. I think one day I just decided that Jenny was the same age as Katie, and I think there's some facts to that age.
Watch they're 10 years apart or something like that.
Or she's 21.
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure her and Katie are the exact same age, so I am almost positive. We did lose the connection. I forgot about this part. Sorry about that, guys. We'll be in and out of connection until we leave our house area.
It's connecting to the Wi-Fi.
But it's just me, so I'm going to try to read y'all's comments as best I can. Give me a second. I can't. Oh my gosh, the comments do not come up, so. Let me see if I can get y'all's chats up. There they are. Ooh, do I have any full body silicone tips, and what time is it there? It is 7:04 here. I don't have my glasses, so it's hard for me to read. Oops, all the lighting went crazy. It's hard for me to read anything, even y'all's comments. Let me try to fix the lighting. Full body silicone tips. Apparently you're not supposed to bathe them very often. I found that out today. You're only supposed to bathe them once a month, apparently. Also, get some baby powding. Get some baby powder or some cornstarch and a makeup brush and powder them so they don't get so fluffy and dusty and hairy. I got puppies, so I need to dust mine quite often, but it really helps make them not so sticky. And mostly just try to be as gentle as you can. Don't throw them off your balcony. Don't be super rough with them and rip their arms off. Good stuff like that. Then I see Ethan coming. He's the more entertaining one, huh? Let me see if I can turn on more of what y'all are saying. It's 10:04 here in Pittsburgh. That's so late. I'm sorry. And then someone says, "Hi, Ethan. How are you doing today?"
Magical.
And then your dad asks if they have stores in Nevada. They do have stores in Nevada, just not this special
That's actually not true. They don't have stores in Nevada.
Because it's a desert.
There's nothing. There's just the barren wasteland. People have to fight for gas and stuff like that.
Oh, so it's like what? Apocalyptic? What's that show that came on a few years ago? It's
Mad
like
Max?
Mad Max? Yeah. Is that Nevada?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, everybody. I love you guys so much. Why are you pulling an all-nighter? You need sleep. But then again, I
Don't listen to her.
loved all-nighters
Pull
when
an
I was a
all-nighter.
teenager.
It's not worth it.
I
Don't-
loved
don't go to
all-nighters
bed.
I loved all-nighters until I turned about 22 or 23, and then I was like, I'm way too old for this. I like sleep.
Sleep's pretty cool, I guess.
It is.
If that's
But
what you're into.
why is there? Well, I shouldn't ask why I have huskies.
Were you gonna ask why is there a husky on the screen?
No, why is there hair in my mouth?
Oh yeah. Well, the fun thing about owning huskies is becomes dog hair becomes a condiment. So everything that you eat will have dog hair on it, and you're just gonna have to enjoy it.
I swear I have like 10 pounds of dog hair in my body.
Probably.
Or more.
Probably more. They shed a lot.
So much.
We vacuumed the house the other day, and there's already dog hair all over the carpet.
Yeah.
When I say the other day, I mean last night.
Yeah, it was last night. We stayed up all night, and then we weren't really home today, and now there's hair all over the carpets again.
Because, like we said earlier, we thought that your mom was coming over.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh no, we have to get all this.
We have to clean the house.
We have to actually not have
dog hair
and pasta splattered on our walls, and I don't know what's some other crazy stuff. We had yogurt in the carpet.
We did not.
We did. Don't listen to her.
The counters are always a mess, though. I am a messy person. I wish I wasn't. I try not to be, but I am a messy person.
Those look smart with my glasses.
You do. I can't wait till I have glasses again. I can't see my comments most of the time.
I can.
Yeah, I don't have them showing up right now.
I'll just look at your screen instead of the road. That's safe.
Yeah, it is. Aw, they have a dog.
If this video reaches 500 watchers, I'll watch the road.
Wow. So we're gonna die today. I mean, we're gonna
not live.
Not live. By the way, I'm not the one driving, which would be very dangerous because I'm holding the phone and I also can't see anything that's in front of my face or away from my face. I can't see anything. I'm just.
So one of the reasons we're going over there too is your mom's having a yard sale.
Oh,
and we're gonna help her out with that.
That'll be fun. And, I'm excited.
We were like, oh, we should bring a bunch of our stuff to just try to get rid of and sell. I don't feel like you get much money at yard sales, so I feel like it's pretty much just giving the stuff away. But I was like, we should take some of this stuff. So we might have to take both Jeeps. And then I remembered my wife can't see anything, and that's why I've been driving her to work for the last week. So
yeah, I'm really grateful you've been driving me to work. Thank you.
I don't like to brag, but I'm pretty amazing.
You are. Yeah, I can't see. I know my way to my parents' house because it's straight one road. After a while, after the first little bit.
Kiersten, there's definitely turns.
But there's a lot of curbs. Yeah. And there's signs I should probably read, and it just seems dangerous.
There are people you should not hit.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of things.
Are you trying to explain everything that goes into driving? This is Driver's Ed with Lambie and Lambie's husband. Today we're going to tell you how to make a U-turn and the 3 different types of U-turns that you can make.
It took me so long to get good at driving. I had to do it every day.
Did you know there's 3 different types of legal U-turns you can do on the road?
No, I didn't.
That's right. One is where we're really going to do Driver's Ed, aren't we? Yeah, but there's 3. It's a fun fact. I read the rules of the road book a lot when I was a kid. I guess I should maybe be a driver's instructor or something.
So when you move from a different state, I moved from Hawaii to California last year, something like that, they made me get a new driver's license. So I had to retake the written test. And I studied that book like crazy, and I might have brain dumped it all. But maybe I didn't. I know the rules of the road, but I can't just spout them out most of the time.
I don't think most people can. I think I'm special. Whenever I tell people weird, dumb facts about rules of the road, they're like, I think they question how smart they are, and they're like, "Wow, this guy's a genius.
You are a
He's
genius.
brilliant."
You are wonderful in every way. I am so
Including my
appreciative.
hair. Oh, that's a person on the side of the road.
That is. They seem very lost.
There was some lady just walking along the side of the road with giant hedge trimmers around her head, like
Good.
hanging. Yeah, it
I
was
used
weird.
hedge trimmers today.
You did. That's
Yeah,
true. What did
that
we
was
do
fun.
today, Kiersten? From
We-
Lambie's nursery?
So we live in. Why is Kiersten having issues? See, Kiersten doesn't have glasses. Kiersten can't see without her glasses.
You want mine?
No, yours make me sick. What we did today. So we live in Northern California, and a couple years ago, before I moved here, there was a very, very destructive and bad fire. There's always fires here, but this one was especially just horrible. So we went to that town and we helped clean up a local church there. And it was, I'm not going to say it was fun, because I didn't have much fun, but it was a good thing to do.
I got to cut grass.
You did, and you used a chainsaw.
And I used a chainsaw. And I taught kids how to use a weed eater.
You did.
Yep. And then
One
the
of those
parent.
kids stepped on my rake.
Oh. And then the parent was like,
I don't even think that was their parent. I
He's
think
terrible.
that was his teacher.
yeah, I don't know who he was. There's some dude there with like 50 kids all putting up a fence. And
Well, they all called him Mr. whatever his last name was, so I think he's a teacher.
Mr. What's his
Oh,
name?
yeah, you.
I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, you also.
What did I do?
You're homeschooled, but I didn't want to make a homeschool joke.
It's okay. You can make a homeschool joke.
Yeah, I'll sit the
Homeschool's
phone
pretty
away.
silly. So people can see me.
Well, what
Look
did you
both
call
ways
your
for
mom
traffic.
when you were in school? Did you call her Mrs. Mom or did you call her just Mom?
Yes, Kiersten. I called my mom Mrs. Mom whenever we were doing homeschooling. Mom, can I have a drink? That's Mrs. Mom. Mrs. Mom. Okay, Mrs. Mom. That's what it was like. And she'd take the ruler and she'd smack us.
Oh,
And by that, I mean Mrs. Mom would smack us because that's apparently what we called her. So
I'm so sorry. Your Mrs. Mom would smack you. That's so mean.
if Katie's not there to correct everything I say, my mom didn't smack me with a ruler, at least where cameras can see.
You're so goofy. I am so appreciative of you. One thing I don't like about YouTube is that they will copyright me if I crank up my radio right now because I really want to sing Disney songs to you guys.
No, because when you turn on the radio, it's just going to play your voice, right? Because you're connected to the Bluetooth, I think.
Okay, well, I can see what XM is playing. I just can't show you guys. Wait, yeah, I don't know.
If we start singing this song, are we going to get...
No, if we sing it off key enough and bad enough.
What if I just change the lyrics?
Yeah, if we do that, it doesn't matter. It's not copyright.
We can draw with all of the different pigments of the air.
That was pretty good.
Have you ever seen a husky fly around in a Jeep? It only happens when she jumps up past her knees. Can you draw with all the pigments of the air around you that's moving?
Great job. I'm really curious if people know what you're singing.
If you guys can guess that, say it in the comments. And if you can guess it, I will sing another Disney song, also changing all the lyrics.
You sent an emoji with the monkey covering his ears.
Oh, okay, whatever. I guess I just won't sing. Jeez.
I don't even know what that song is. A lot of these are like Disney Channel songs, but I haven't watched Disney Channel in like...
It'll be like, here's the musical number they played between Olaf and meeting Elsa or something, you know? It'll be stuff.
Oh, I love that. I love scores. They make me cry.
Scores.
So
That's what it's called. Every time one comes on, are you like, score?
Or they'll play ones, they're like the Broadway ones, so I won't know like the same tune that they're singing, I guess. Like it's the same words, or it'll be a different... It's weird.
Well, I'm pretty good at carrying a tune despite what Jenny says.
You are great at it. I'm not good at carrying a tune.
That's not true. I was lying. I suck at it. The earlier Kiersten was singing the song from Beauty and the Beast whenever Belle's walking through the village, and she's like, I don't know how it goes. I'm Belle. I'm walking through a village, and everybody I see is very mean. They're like, hey Belle, go away. We don't like you at all.
There must be more than this provincial
Okay,
life.
well now we're copyrighted. Thanks.
No, we're not.
All those songs I made up were for nothing. All of the songs that Ginny enjoyed very much.
I know. Ginny's so sweet. I love her. One day we will visit her. One day we will also visit Chelsea. Oh, we're doing a live with Chelsea on Sunday too. This is just impromptu. We get bored on our. What are we doing?
We're on a road trip.
Oh, we're on a road trip, so we wave our hands around.
No, I'm just practicing for whenever I'm homecoming queen.
Oh, you'd be a beautiful homecoming queen. So who was homecoming queen when you were in school?
No one. I had 3 brothers.
Were you all homecoming queen?
No, just me. I
Aww.
was voted most funny
Oh.
and most popular and most contributing to who's most something because I was the only one that voted.
I am just waiting for me to see a notification from your brother. Not that I'll actually probably see it, but.
No, if it was Brandon, I guarantee you, he would be like, I'm the most popular. I'm so cool with my hair.
I feel like you got closest is not the right word because I feel like you're close with all of them, but like you guys are the most similar, maybe.
I don't know. What's a horror? Did we lose connection?
We did. We're trying to get it back. We might be spotty for a little bit soon.
Yes, we're going through the country right now, but we will be on the interstate in some point.
This is also super comfy. So I'm not good at it. Is it? Hey, look, there's a phone holder. How do I do this?
Oh my gosh.
I can't see. I also don't have. I don't also have eye coordination. My name is Carlton, according to this text message I got.
Oh, that's somebody that we work with.
That is. I don't think that's his first name, though.
No, it's not. So put this up against the window, and then that little tab there, push it in. Here, I'll get it.
This is only acceptable because we're driving in the country. So let me see about putting you guys up. Now you guys just saw my hand. Ta-da! Yeah.
Wow, now we're. Is that what it looks like all the time?
You're adorable, and I love you.
So we were in a brief at work the other day. Would you like to hear a fun story?
Yeah, do people know what a brief is? It's like a meeting?
Yes, it's like a meeting. And we were on a video call with it. And we were just sitting there for 30 minutes waiting for because we had the time wrong. And so we got there 30 minutes earlier, so we're sitting there for 30 minutes just watching ourselves in this giant TV in this briefing room. It was me and a handful of other people.
That's always when people mess around.
Oh, yeah. So we were just sitting there, there's like a couple minutes of silence. And I don't know if you guys knew, but I'm hilarious. So I was like, I have to make something funny so people talk. So I was like, has my head always been that shiny? Everybody started laughing. People like whenever I make fun of myself. It's great.
They do. You are adorable. I make fun of you at work a lot now, too.
Oh, thanks. It's very supportive of you.
It is. I adore you. And yes, the dogs are in the back. Sometimes Daisy will poke her head up. Nova usually just sits back there and pretends he doesn't exist.
They're actually both laying down right now, which is really surprising.
Daisy's normally licking our ears.
Yeah. Normally Daisy's like right here, and she's like, oh, your earwax tastes delicious.
Or she's crying.
She doesn't cry if there's sound. So if we're talking like we are right now, or there's the radio playing, she'll be quiet. But
it depends on the radio. Like if I'm singing to the radio, she's quiet. But if I'm just chilling quietly, she's screaming.
What happens when a song comes on that you don't know the lyrics to?
Then Daisy's screaming because I'm not singing.
No, that's fun.
Yeah.
You just make up lyrics?
No.
Like I do?
I usually forget that she'll scream if I don't. So, actually, normally when I drive,
I burped.
you did. Normally when I drive alone, I think I have an audiobook or a podcast or YouTube going so that I don't have to worry about her crying.
Kiersten,
Uh-huh.
as long as you're married to me, you'll never drive alone because I'll be right here.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I also can't drive for another week.
This is true, so I will be here no matter what.
I cannot wait till I get glasses.
Do they all want to know why we're driving your Jeep today and not my Jeep?
Oh, I'm sure they do, because we planned on driving your Jeep.
Yep, we were going to drive my Jeep because my Jeep is always dirty because I take the doors off of it for fun, and there's dog hair all over the place because the dogs ride with me. So we were like, okay, well, we have to take the dogs. Let's not drive Kiersten's brand new, beautiful Jeep and get dog hair all over it. But then, as we were driving to the store to get a tire for my Jeep, because it's only had 4 and it needs 5, because all Jeeps need 5 tires, we got hit by a bunch of rocks.
Yeah, this truck that was carrying a bunch of rocks was, I guess he was about to like merge into the Jeep, and then he stopped and swerved, and rocks just
so
flew
he was
out.
merging onto the interstate,
Oh.
and all the rocks off his truck just came flying into us because he was carrying like gravel or something like that.
Yeah.
So it just cracked my windshield. And this isn't the first time this has happened to us out here.
No, it happens a lot.
Kiersten's other Jeep also had a huge crack through the windshield because of this.
Yours looks really deep, though. That just looked like a crack on mine. Yours is deep.
Yeah, Kiersten started off as this little itty bitty hairline crack. I don't even think we first noticed it when it happened.
Yeah.
It was a couple days after. And then there was one day where it was like super hot and then super cold. And it just went all the way up and down from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Because the temperature changed. But mine, it's like this little quarter-sized crack, but it looks like a spider web. It's just all over the place. And I'm surprised it didn't crack it more, because he hit us with a lot of rocks.
Yeah.
But we got something, we should be able to fix it on our own. But yeah, I think the insurance company would make us pay. I don't think they'd cover the windshield. Or if they did.
No, they won't, because we called about it for the old Jeep, and they were like, nope, you gotta pay.
I wonder, maybe we can get a specific coverage that covers windshield cracks, because out here we probably need that. Because there's so many trucks, like big semi-trucks that haul gravel back and forth, and they just fling rocks at your car. It's the best.
Yeah.
I love it. It's great.
Your dad says he's so grateful we're okay. Then someone asked where we're going. We're going to my mom's house because I joined the military to leave my parents. And the military 8 years later was like, hey, you know what? We're going to send her back home. So I live near my parents now.
You know what we should do as a live sometime?
What?
Off-roading.
We
People
should.
like that? We could just...
But we don't. Well, it depends if we have service. But if we went near my parents' house, we would have service. We'd have enough service
Yeah,
to
we
do
could
it.
do simple. We could do some simple little
Yeah.
things, but
I think it'd be fun.
we might lose service. Or we could just record it in general.
I think it'd just be really bumpy.
That's true. We would have to. There's always parts I want to get for my Jeep, but there's this one I saw. Nobody probably cares except Kiersten right now. Basically, it's a bar that you mount across the bottom of your windshield, and you can just attach things to it. So you can like attach like a couple phone holders, or like here's something for your walkie-talkie and your GPS and your satellite handset or whatever, you know.
I think it'd just be too bumpy because we're even going down the road and I have to hold this or else
Did we just lose 4 viewers because I talked about buying Jeep stuff for a minute?
Yes.
That's fair.
Hi, Daisy.
Oh, look who it is.
See, this is why I keep saying, like, I need a channel where it isn't about dogs.
Yeah, it's
so
just Daisy.
Just Daisy.
No, actually, one thing we did bring for your mom's yard sale, which is what we're going to go help her out with, is a bunch of your old dog clothes, our baby clothes.
Yeah. So I was going to sell them on Instagram quite a few months ago, I think closer to Christmas. And then 2 people kind of went crazy on me. One was like, why aren't you sending excuse me, why aren't you sending this all to me for free? And then will you also send me a greeting card with your name and like all this special stuff? And they were just giving me the creeps. And then someone else sent me death threats because I don't know why. So I was just like, I'm not ever doing an Instagram sale again.
Yeah, so they've been sitting in bags for a while. So we're gonna
Yeah, I think a yard sale's a good place for them.
sell like $500 worth of clothes for $20. That seems fair.
Yeah.
Who likes money? I don't. I hate it. It's the worst.
Well, I want them to go to a good home, to people who will use them and cherish them and love them. It was never about the money to me. I just wanted them to go to a good home. And if nobody buys them, my friend who also lives near my mom, she works at a homeless shelter, so I will probably get them to her soon.
That's true. That was our original intention.
It
Maybe
was.
we can drop them off at her house sometime.
We probably can. She got a notification that I'm live, so maybe soon I will actually notice that she's in the live chat. I don't know. Probably not.
Just drive by her house and just
Throw them.
No, I was gonna say we can just open up the bags and just dump them all over her front
That's
lawn.
horrible.
Would she like that? Would that be fun? I think her neighborhood would probably really like that.
Horrible.
Where are we going? We're going to Narnia. Yep, Narnia.
We're
It's
going to my
behind
mom's
the
house.
wardrobe. Yep. So we can play Monopoly and have a family.
I don't even know if we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna get home like right before bedtime. Well, home, her house.
Your mom's bedtime.
Yeah. We don't have a
Your mom
bedtime.
usually stays up fairly late, actually.
That's true. My dad goes to bed right when the sun goes down, and mom goes to bed at like 10 or 11.
Yeah. So, but we haven't. Today's been crazy for those. I'll do a quick recap for anybody who's new, which is probably no one at all. We went to go help out with, like, I guess it was volunteering to help clean up this house, or this town that was ravaged by wildfires. So we were helping clean that up. And then after that, we went and we got some cheap stuff that we needed. And that took way longer than I really wanted
And then we did laundry.
And then we did laundry because
You
Ethan
guys cared about?
I only own one pair of pants and 3 pairs of underwear and 2 shirts. So I had to clean those, so I had something to wear this weekend. And then we left to go to your mom's house, and then we forgot everything that we were supposed to bring to your mom's house, so we turned around and went back. But luckily, Kiersten is very smart and remembered that we forgot it.
And we're on live because driving 2.5 hours sometimes gets boring.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go live on the way back and then immediately go live with Chelsea again.
There we go. But it'll just be all part of the same live.
Yeah. I can't actually film like real videos right now because I can't see and it gives me a headache even trying. So I'm just gonna do lives.
I forgot. I was supposed to start making videos for you.
Yeah.
I can do that. I can make voices for all the dolls and
Yeah.
reenact stuff.
So I'm sorry I haven't put out many videos this week or any videos. I keep getting massive headaches from constantly having to use my non-working eyes.
Yes. But you have to use while you're at work.
Yeah, so they have me squinting at the computer screen while I try to learn my new job, and it's just been going great.
And from what I understand, people just laugh at you.
Yeah.
Because they're like, she can't see.
Or there's been people who like don't really know me and don't know that I wear glasses, and I don't know, they're just like, why do you look so close to the screen? Someone asked what happened to your glasses.
Don't you want to know? All right, so there we were. Sunday. We're going to go to Six Flags.
We're so excited. I can't sleep that night.
We hadn't been to a theme park in forever.
Since our honeymoon.
So like 2 years or something, I don't know. So we're going to go to Six Flags. Granted, Six Flags is basically bottom tier on theme parks. Like, it's
I've been to carnivals that are better.
It's the Wish version of theme parks, in my opinion. But it's the only one that's open, we can go to, so we went to it. The first ride we go on, Kiersten put her glasses in the little hoodie pocket that you have on a hoodie, and at the top of the ride, they fall out.
Yeah, this was a big ride. I feel like we spent most of it like straight up or upside down, and it went upside down like super slow.
Honestly, it was a pretty fun ride.
No, that one there is one of my. So at our local Six Flags, I don't like any of the rides. I just don't. But I'm a big roller coaster fan. But at that specific park, there's just not much I like.
So, anyways, her glasses fall out.
Yeah.
So we get off the ride and we're like, oh, hey, how do we go about getting these? And they say we have to wait till the end of the day after the park closes and wait to see if somebody comes and picks them up, because they look for lost stuff after the rides, the end of the day and everything. So then we started looking at because we figured her glasses are probably gone. They're not going to find them. So we started looking at what we'd have to do to be able to get glasses the same day. And it was going to cost a crazy amount of money because our insurance wouldn't cover it. And
we have military insurance. A lot of people are like, oh, I have 3 pairs of glasses. We don't. The military was refusing to give me a spare, so I only had that 1 pair.
So what we do is we're like, all right, we're just going to go about the day, and we're going to have to go have the military expedite a pair of glasses, which means they'll get there within a week. So we do that on Monday, but the rest of the day we just hung out in the theme park. And it was there's so many disappointing parts about the day. I think the biggest thing is it started off very bad, about as bad as it can get, because you lost your glasses. And
on the very first ride.
Yeah, and then we had to figure out what are we gonna do with our life. Because you need to be able to see to do anything. We had to figure a lot of stuff out, but then we went around about the rest of the day, and there's only 20% of the rides were open. So there was
most of my favorite rides were closed. That's why I was bummed out.
There was 4 roller coasters?
Yeah, only 4 rides were open, and they don't have a lot of stuff that isn't roller coasters, except the baby rides we don't fit on.
And then the one roller coaster was, I think, probably everybody's favorite. Just always had a crazy long line, so we only went on it once. But the other ones weren't too bad. We got to ride on those a good bit.
But it came to the end of the night, and they made us stay 2 hours?
Yep, it's 2 hours past closing. And we're just sitting out there in the dark, in the cold, and they're like, we couldn't find him. Bye.
And there were these girls in front of us. They had put their backpack in a locker because, you have to for the rides. And then I guess security guards wouldn't let them go back to their locker to get their backpack.
So it didn't work, the key or whatever, when it opened the locker. So they asked the security, hey, what do we do? And they're like, oh, you got to wait till the end of the day, which is in the same place that we were waiting for lost and found type stuff. And then at the end of the day, after the park closes, they're like, hey, how long do we gotta wait for somebody to get stuff out of the locker? And they're like, oh, we don't do that. That would have been security. The security that told them that they were supposed to be there.
And they had all their stuff in their backpacks.
Yep, wallets, IDs, car keys. I think somebody had to come and pick them up.
Yeah, she had her work stuff in there too, so she was complaining she wasn't able to go to work the next day.
Yeah, she had her ID for her work and stuff was in there.
I was so mad for them. We have reservations to go to that park on May 30th, I think. I don't think I want to go. I'm really mad that the park did that to them. I'm really mad that they were just really rude the whole time.
It was, I wouldn't say it was a terrible experience because I think there was lots of.
And I know we're spoiled by Disney, but
I think it was. There were fun parts. We got to eat Dippin' Dots. That was really exciting.
Oh, most of the food was closed too, so we had Dippin' Dots that day, and that was it.
Yep.
And yucky pizza.
Yeah, the grossest pizza ever. I think they took cheap Walmart pizza and then just dipped it in as much grease as they could, and they were like, "All right, $20 for a slice." But yeah.
I was looking for a button. I was told it was there, but it's not there. So never mind.
Good talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it wasn't. There's gonna be another. What's the other park that's opening up soon that we're gonna try to go to?
Great America. I love Great America.
Yeah, that'll be really cool. I've been there one other time. It was during Christmas. It was pretty awesome. We had a lot of fun.
That was a good trip.
Do we want to talk about the one bad thing that happened while we were there?
Oh yeah, I do.
All right, guys, get ready for an even more thrilling theme park story.
So we were there during Christmas for a special Christmas event at night. and it was cold and dark, and we're standing in line for like your average wild mouse coaster that's found anywhere.
Yeah, it was a super basic thing, but we were trying to go on every ride I think that night, and did we? I think we went on every ride but that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, there's this older guy and this little kid in front of us. Maybe it was like, I don't know, if it was like a really old dad or a grandpa and the little girl or whatever. But she was crying and she was upset, and he was like getting so mad at her, like he kept like
Yeah, he
getting
was
ready to
really
hit her.
Yeah.
And I'm standing there like, because we're standing right behind him. And I think I told you, like, you know, have your phone like ready to record something, because like I might have to beat the shit out of this old guy.
Hey, we said a word we can't say on here.
Beat him up.
Sorry guys, we're both in the military. We both try our very best to not say bad words, but off camera, we are in the military. We do swear like sailors. I'm very sorry.
Anyways, yeah, he was acting very violent towards her, and then they got out of line real quick and took off. So I'm like, I don't think this girl is safe.
Yeah.
So we started going after them, but they had a head start and everything like that, and we lost them. So we told security about it, described them and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a messed up situation.
It was. I don't even think they were speaking English for all of it. So
No, they weren't speaking English.
I'm gonna plug my phone in to make sure it doesn't die. And if you guys can't hear me, let me know.
Yes.
Thank you. I will try to keep. Legit. Hi.
Well, I guess we have until your phone dies.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
That's funny. We were just talking about we should totally pretend that.
Then they can't hear us.
Yeah, they're still saying it's not working. Can you guys hear us now? I'm sorry it went off. I tried to warn you guys
Just
it
give them a little
might.
bit of time to update.
I'm sorry.
But if you can't hear us, we were joking about mouthing. They can hear them fine.
Yeah.
Better. Okay. So
Sorry.
yeah, we were joking that we were just gonna mouth things like you guys couldn't hear us, but it turns out you couldn't hear us. So that's good. Good to know.
I'm sorry.
It's better now. Thanks.
You are so good at reading. I have to be
I have
like
glasses. I can see things.
right here. But if I like lean back, like I can't read it anymore. My eyes are great.
Now
love
I
you
can
guys.
hear you guys.
Now I can see you because I'm close to you.
You're just gonna be like,
I'm so afraid of
The
that
whole
because I
time.
don't want you guys to see. Did Kiersten bring her reborn baby along in the back? Just curious. I brought the one that's going to my dad. So if you guys didn't know, my dad's adopting a reborn baby. He's adopting Allie, who I got from Ginny down in the comments. And he's going to be taking her on some trips in his truck. And I'm really excited for them. I actually don't know what they'll look like.
I think it'll be pretty exciting.
Yeah, I
It'll
think
probably
it's
be
gonna...
like your dad driving with it hanging out the window, or your dad. Since he's a trucker, he's gonna be sitting in a truck stop next to someone else, and he's gonna open the window, like just hold a little doll up to the window and wave hi at people. That'll be pretty funny. And then record it.
Yeah. He wanted Kinsley, and I was like super bummed out. And yeah, because Kinsley's my buddy.
That's not what she was. She was like, "No, you can't have him. He's mine."
No,
It's okay. Kiersten was an only child, so she doesn't share well, or
I don't. Somebody asked for my rake today, and I was kind of like, no, I don't want you to have my rake. Like,
Yeah.
I don't share, and I'm sorry.
that, and it was our rake. So like,
Yeah, sharing is caring, but I'm definitely that kid who is either like, yeah, okay, you can have my stuff forever, and there was like no in between. I either wouldn't share or I would just give them my stuff.
To be fair, I kind of told Kiersten, like, I was like, you know, hey, keep an eye on our rake, right? I didn't want somebody else taking it because it's a really nice rake. It's Craftsman, which is one of the greatest tool companies of all time. We're not sponsored by them, and if they did sponsor us, I would like Craftsman a lot more. I would say it's the greatest tool company of all time. If you guys want to send me like free saws, drills, shovels, because their shovels don't break, unlike others. Go to their website, use promo code Lambie, and you'll get 0% off.
It'll tell you not found.
Yeah, coupon not found. But then they'll be like, Lambie, why is 500 people using the coupon code Lambie?
You mean 15.
Oh yeah, why are 15 people using the code Lambie? And then you'll get sponsored by them. And you'll be like, here's why this drill is great for having reborn dolls. Take it away.
So someone asked, Ethan, do you mind your wife playing with dolls?
Somebody asked that in the comments.
Yeah. I
Yes.
can see some of them.
So much. It just makes me so angry.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I don't care. It's her hobby. She has fun doing it. She has fun making videos for you guys. She has fun seeing all the positive comments.
Since we only have 13 people here, can I be brutally honest and say if he had shown me any red flags towards the dolls, because I consider certain things abusive. Like, I know I'm probably not supposed to say that word here, but they're not good. They're red flags. So if he had like thrown my dolls away or ripped them apart with a hammer or something and it just been destructive or told me no, I can't have them, I probably would have been like, I'm not gonna marry you. Goodbye.
You said you don't rip things apart with a hammer.
Oh,
Jeez.
with a saw? I don't know.
Rip things apart with a hammer. You're definitely not getting sponsored by Craftsman now. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I
The saw put the screw into the wall.
I know a lot of, I've been on doll social media since, I don't know, 2015, 2014. And I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of people talk about their significant others not be very nice, respectful, or kind to them. And I just think it's so important that we pick significant others that are respectful of us if we can. I don't know. I learned the hard way.
I agree. I think having a significant other you enjoy is a good thing.
Yeah. And to be fair, I learned the hard way. I am a divorcee, so.
People say, LOL, Ethan's hilarious. You're hilarious. Thank you for your comments and your sweet words. You make my day.
Aww.
Or night. I guess it's almost night. We should stay live until it's completely dark outside and they can't see us and they just hear our voices talking.
Okay.
And then I can be like, ooh, I'm a ghost. That'd be cool.
I think we'll probably go until my phone looks like it's gonna die, or until only Ginny and your dad are here.
That'd be soon enough. We're under 10 viewers now.
Which means is a wish your heart beats when you're fast asleep. I don't know all.
Did you see that? They were checking out your Jeep.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, he was trying to read the words on the side of it.
Yeah, I have stickers on the side of it. Ethan's really sad because the flower, it looks like an authentic flower on it now.
Yeah, I messed up the vinyl on the hood and it's kind of crinkled in a few areas, but
I think it makes it look like an authentic
I'm going
flower.
to rip it off and get a new one.
I think it looks pretty.
While Kiersten's sleeping, she doesn't know I'm doing it.
We have begun the part of the trip where we are like 2 hours away finally.
Yay!
Yay! We're only like 45 minutes into this. Yay!
I think
Feel better,
I think I
Richard.
know why your mom was like, you guys should come out here instead. She was like,
She didn't wanna drive.
I don't want to make that trip. I don't blame her. She didn't get off work until probably like 4 or something like that.
Yeah. I don't blame her for not wanting to come out. I just,
It's just an awkward silence for doing.
I don't know. Sometimes I like making this trip, and others I'm like, it's so long.
You know what helps?
Coffee?
Coffee. Do you guys like coffee? I like coffee.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Do you want to build a snowman? Or ride our bikes around the house?
I think some
We'll
company is over.
Ride our bikes up the stairs and then down the stairs and then crash into the walls.
We used to be best buddies.
And then we crashed our bikes.
I wish you would tell me. Oh, I'm so off right now. I'm sorry.
But, oh, there's a big long comment. Oh my God, if you
Rip anything apart or throw something away of somebody else's, I say that's, I don't know. Goodbye. Comment?
Okay, well, it disappeared too quick. You guys drink black coffee? That's the way I drink my coffee. Because
Gross. It tastes like dirt water.
somebody told me the other day that black coffee tastes like cigarette water.
Yeah, it does.
Now I think about it every time I drink it, and I guess I should start smoking cigarettes.
No. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, when I was 18, I did something bad. I did a lot of bad things. But one of them was, yeah, I know. One of them was there was this Marine at the smoke pit, and I was like, he's so cute. I'm gonna go up and kiss him. He was at the smoke pit for a reason. His whole underlip was filled to the brim with chew, and that is the grossest thing I have ever done in my life.
We're gonna give me bad things for saying a bad word, and you went up to a stranger, and kissed them.
I was 18. I was dumb. Do not do the things I did at 18. I was dumb.
What a great story.
I know. It was still the grossest thing I've ever done, though. It tastes gross. It was gross.
Do you, whenever I drink coffee, do you not want to kiss me?
No, I don't think coffee tastes as bad as dip. I really don't. Dip is horrible.
All right, good talk. What else do we have to talk about?
This is fine. Just on my doll channel, throwing it all out there that I have had a life. I'm sorry, guys. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Jeffrey. What else is there to talk about? So the town we're passing through right now, my grandpa, for some reason, he came out all the way from Maine. He came to Nevada, and he spent a whole summer with us. And he would take me to this town, and we would go pan for gold every weekend, and it was so much fun.
Wow.
No.
That's a good story.
I don't think I panned for gold with him, though. I think I just played in the water, and I would pretend I was a mermaid.
I can't say I ever pretended that I was a mermaid as a kid. Why would you want to be a mermaid?
I basically am a mermaid.
You don't have flippers, though.
I'm just a mermaid in
Also,
my human form.
Can't you not swim? Is that why you want to be a mermaid, so you can actually swim?
Yes.
What if you were a mermaid and you still couldn't swim?
That would suck. So, in Hawaii, whenever I'd go snorkeling, I could swim a lot better with the...
Fins?
Yeah, with my fins.
Can you float? Did we lose connection?
We did not. I'm just playing with the lighting and trying to see if my phone's upset with me or not. Well, I can't see a thing. Hello.
It got darker, I guess, because it got darker outside.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see when my phone will die, because it hasn't given me the notification of it's gonna die yet, and I'm surprised.
Maybe your phone
Maybe it's just gonna all of a sudden die, and y'all will then know.
Could you imagine if just like we were doing the live and then all of a sudden everything went...
Oh my gosh, thank you! That is so kind of you. We just got our first super chat.
We got our first super... Well, what did they say? You gotta figure out what they said.
They said, I love your lives video. Money for coffee. You're both so much fun. Thank you so much. That's so
Aww.
incredible.
That's like the sweetest thing ever.
Thank you. You made our day.
Did we just become best friends?
I don't know if they would know that reference. We're already we have done so much bad stuff on this live. We have said a bad word. We have talked about dip. We have made a reference to an adult movie. Well, not that kind of adult movie. I am bad today. I am sorry.
It's a movie with Will Ferrell, just because he's a comedian.
I wasn't allowed to watch that till whenever I watched it with you.
You know what? I don't think our parents wanted us to watch that movie either. Oh, so can I say the name of the movie? I don't see.
Sure.
Okay, the movie Step Brothers, starring Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, now available for $5.99 on Amazon Prime. But
John C. Reilly is Wreck-It Ralph, right?
John C. Reilly is the guy who voices Wreck-It Ralph. That's correct. But anyways, we weren't allowed to see it, and
I feel like that was your life, though.
Really, yeah. Well, I was homeschooled, so my parents didn't let me do a lot of things. But let me finish my story. So, you want to know how we ended up seeing it? Because I didn't have any friends growing up because I wasn't allowed to know people. I'm joking. I was allowed to know people. Just no, I wasn't. Nova, stop. Is he coughing? Daisy's coughing on me. She's like, "You're terrible at talking. Let me cough on you." What was I talking about? Oh, how we ended up seeing the movie. We went to our grandma's house.
You watched it at your grandma's house?
Yeah, so my dad's mom, we went over there one time. I don't remember what it was. My parents had to go do, I think they maybe went on a date or something like that. So we went over to her house one night, and they were like, "Let's take you to the movie theaters, or to rent a movie." You remember when you went to a store to rent a movie, and then you got this disc, and you'd go and you'd put it in
DVD
talking
about
player.
Blockbuster?
It wasn't called Blockbuster. It was called Family Video. But we went to Family Video, and we got ourselves a disc of Step Brothers, and we watched it. Pretty sure that's how we saw it. I could be wrong. It was either that or it was my brother pirated it off the internet or something like that. And we watched it at 3 in the morning while my parents were asleep.
I feel like that movie's rated R, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's definitely rated R. And then there's an unrated version as well.
Oh wow.
Which is a little bit more. But yeah. I think we saw the R because the unrated version, I think those parts were not in it.
The movie I watched at my grandma's house that I wasn't supposed to was Forrest Gump.
You couldn't watch Forrest Gump.
In comparison,
to be fair, Forrest Gump has terrible morals to the story. Step Brothers has great morals. It talks about growing up when you're in your mid-30s and getting out of the house still when you're in your mid-30s. But yeah, no, Forrest Gump's terrible. Ginny is just so horrible to Forrest Gump. And then,
not our Ginny.
No, not our Ginny, but Ginny from Forrest Gump. The girl in there, she's so horrible to him. And then he just does everything for her. It just teaches you to abuse your man guy person in your life.
I think he is so sweet, but then again, I don't remember much except him screaming Lieutenant Dan and ice cream.
Oh, no, Forrest Gump is great, but the girl there is really mean to him.
Dad likes to tell anybody when he's reminded of Forrest Gump, he likes to talk about how he was reading the book Forrest Gump, because it's also a book. He was reading it when my mom was having an ultrasound trying to figure out if I was a girl or a boy, and he said he was reading it and he was laughing so hard he almost peed his pants.
That's a good story.
Yeah, while Mom is trying to figure out if I'm a boy or a girl.
Okay, so your mom's there, she's like, "Oh, I'm having our first child. This is a big moment. We're finding out the gender." And your dad's reading a book, just giggling to himself, getting ready to pee his pants. That's good. That sounds about like your dad.
Yeah, it does.
I bet your mom's watching. And she's reminiscing. She's like, yeah.
I feel like a lot of the stories my parents have of when I was really little go basically, your dad wasn't paying any attention to you for whatever reason, and so this happened. I made pancakes on the floor.
You mean the time you tried to unalive your dad by having him eat cookies?
Yeah, I fed my dad cookies when he was asleep because his mouth was open open, so I guess I made the dresser into like a ladder for myself. And I climbed up onto the counter, grabbed some cookies, climbed down, went over to my dad who's sleeping with his mouth open, and I fed him cookies.
Oh, there was a Jeep getting ready to do some off-road stuff.
And yeah, Dad woke up in the middle of being force-fed cookies.
Probably coughing. Oh, another fun story about almost unaliving. Yesterday, whenever I got home, yesterday whenever I got home, the dogs were so excited that I was home. They were bouncing all over the place, and so energetic. And at one point, I'm like running with the dogs across the house because I was like gonna run upstairs or whatever. And then Daisy, she just darts in front of me and trips me. I think she ran into the back of my legs because I fell down backwards. And I don't remember exactly how it happened, but anyways, I fell down flat on my back, and I was like coughing because I was so winded. And I did martial arts, and we would spar and stuff like that, and I'd never been that winded before, except for whenever Daisy tried to unalive me.
Well, you're taller now. You had a lot farther to go down.
And it was quick, and I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
I did martial arts, like we knew how to fall properly and everything like that, and I
don't think you fell properly. You just kind of
because I was running, and the Daisy, I think, was running faster than me and just ran into my legs from behind me, and then.
So this is how I broke my ankle. Daisy was in the middle of having puppies in 2017. Daisy was having puppies, and Nova tripped me when I was going down the stairs, and I fell over him and then tumbled down the stairs and broke my ankle. And I had to drive myself to the doctor. It was on my gas pedal foot, my right foot. So I had to drive my really sketch.
If my dad's still listening, he's going to like this part. I'm going to tell a story about my dad. One time he injured himself and had to drive himself. He drove I can't remember what car it was, but he was driving a stick, which for those of you who don't know, a stick shift or a manual car, there's a shifter in the center of the console that every time you go through a gear, you have to push in the clutch with your left foot and move the shifter with your right foot, right?
Right hand.
Or yeah, with your right hand. Don't do it with your right foot. That'd be very difficult. So he was working, I think at Taco Bell it was, if I remember the story correctly, and he was cleaning a window, and the window broke, and his hand went through the window. Oh. And instead of anybody there or somebody driving him, I think, to the hospital, I don't even know if he went to the hospital right away. I just remember him saying that I think he did go to the hospital because his hand was like wrapped up. His hand was like wrapped up, right? His right hand, and he's trying to shift with like his hand all bleeding and stuff like that. And he's trying to hold it up to like stop the blood. That semi almost merged to that car.
That's horrible. I can't see that.
Yeah, it almost happened. He was okay, but anyways, yeah, he has to like shift, and then which sucks so much. At least,
yeah.
Like my Jeep's geared really low, so like when you're at stoplights and stuff, you have to like shift 3 or 4 times before you're at like normal cruising speed.
That'd be painful. That would be horrible.
But he probably at least had to shift, like 2, maybe 3 times.
I think that's your dad now. He said you got 2 different stories mixed up.
What?
Laughing emoji.
No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. That I'll have to. We could probably do a 6-hour live just of stories of my dad injuring himself in one way, or my dad injuring himself, or somebody else injuring him, or my dad injuring someone else.
And then we'd have to go through my dad, just his 4-wheeling injuries, or him being dumb injuries.
Are those kind of all correlated, or
yeah, no? Probably. Probably. No, one of them, the really bad one where his ankle was just all kinds of different colors. If I remember correctly, that was somebody else's fault. He basically fell down a mountain because of somebody else.
And I assume my dad will probably be correcting us in the comments. I'm just taking a guess.
In the comment, it said,
But it's really hard for us to see because Kiersten can't see. The screen's really dark.
Your dad said the glass and the Shutter thing is messed up.
Probably a shifter thing.
Oh, shifter thing.
Well, I feel like at some point he had an injury to his right hand where he was bleeding and he was having to shift. I don't remember if that's the same thing. Weird. People are learning all sorts of stuff today.
They are. We're just
Landy's Nursery.
the road trip edition.
It's a road trip edition. After dark.
So for Dad, on the four-wheeling thing with the ankle, some kid was there was a steep hill and it was always muddy. And I'm also a kid, so I don't remember all the details, but Dad was helping this really young kid, he was probably 18 or 19, get up the mountain, and Dad's like hanging off his door, I guess. And Dad tells the kid to do something to get up the mountain, but the kid does the exact opposite, and they start falling down the hill. And Dad's ankle hit like everything on the way down, and it was just horribly broken, and the whole thing was just these horrible shades of black and purple. And I remember that to this day. I think he had also been bit by hornets on that same ankle a few days before.
And for those wondering, why was he hanging on the side of the vehicle?
That's just what he does.
Well, also whenever you're off-roading and stuff like that, sometimes you need to have more weight on one side of the vehicle to keep the tires on the ground so that it doesn't flip or
yeah, it might have been that.
Or do something like that. So that's probably, I would assume that's probably what it was.
And I was really little. I was 6 or 7. So what I remember is watching him come down the hill. I don't remember why he was on the side. I just remember watching him come down the hill and being really scared.
Yeah.
But that was a lot of my stories. Like, a lot of my stories as a little kid are of four-wheeling and watching someone almost die, watching somebody under the influence driving and doing horribly scary, dangerous, violent, illegal actions, or myself almost unaliving.
Good times. Great times.
Yeah.
Life experience.
I've had a lot. We both have had a lot of that. I thought, let me see if I can read your messages. I will try. Where are you guys going? We're going to my mom's house. Tony said yes.
Is that it?
Yes.
Is that all we got?
Yes. That's all the eyes will allow right now.
Okay, yeah. We'll just guess what people are saying. I assume my dad's probably saying something like, Ethan, I'm so proud of you. You're so cool. Definitely my favorite. Tell us that story about how when you were a kid and you went to the Olympics and were also male model.
Oh.
Yeah.
As a kid.
A young adult.
Ah.
Yes. That's what I did before I did my current job. I was a model.
I could see that.
A hair model.
You showed me a picture of you before you joined your current job, and you had a lot of hair and a beard.
I did, yeah. No, I actually grew a pretty sick beard.
People can't even tell what we look like now. It's me.
This is so dark.
Yes.
I don't know if it's actually that dark. I think your screen tint's just really far down. Because it went into like power save motors, probably.
Probably.
So, if you guys can't see us, let us know, and we're going to pretend we can read the comments.
I am doing my best, guys, I promise. Jimmy says, yes, that's what he's saying. Live it up. Brandon isn't here.
No. Brandon's a good kid. Brandon's in the chat. Brandon's watching us.
No, Brandon isn't here. No. I haven't seen Brandon. Because Brandon is purple.
Oh, okay.
Your dad says Ethan has beautiful hair.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
It's very beautiful.
I actually had a good bit of hair when I was before I came in. And then I joined the military and lost all my hair. So take that as you will.
I don't think I had much hair. I had it really short for a while. Up until I met you, I kept randomly cutting off my hair really, really short, and I haven't cut my hair since 2017 now.
Well, you want to know why? Because girls cut their hair whenever they get in breakups or they change their hair.
Well, no, also for the military, we have to wear our hair a certain way. Up until recently, my branch, the military, changed it so we can have ponytails. But before that, I hate wearing my hair in a bun. But we could have our hair short, and my hair is so curly that it just looked cuter short. And it was hard to always get in on a bun with all those curls. So that's why I would always cut my hair off. I dyed it blonde after a bad breakup, though.
That being said, every time after a breakup, girls change their hair. You know what's funny? our neighbor, when we first met her, she had really short hair, and now she's been with this guy like not too long after we met her, and she's just letting her hair grow back out.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know.
I'm thinking about cutting my hair short.
Between the relationship before Ethan, which ended in divorce, and Ethan, I don't think I did anything with my hair. Because I've been growing out, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I had a really bad breakup when I was 18, and I dyed my hair blonde, and it was horrible.
I think you look beautiful the way you are.
Thank you. I don't make a good blonde, especially not that color blonde. It was like yellow.
Do you think I should grow up my hair super duper long? I mean, I know I can't because of my job, but
I think it would be nice. I think you have nice hair.
Nice.
I think you have nice hair.
I like not anymore. I probably have like bald spots and stuff. I mean, I don't know because I shave it really short, but I know I got a pretty bad widow's peak. I think I've always had that. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm always surprised that people don't give me more hate for my appearance, because I know, like...
Your appearance? What's wrong with your appearance?
Like, I feel like I have, like, more thinning spots than I should. What?
You're being mean
I don't know. Yeah. I love that this is all gonna go up on my channel forever, too.
Forever. Some kid's gonna be watching your videos. It's like...
They're gonna learn a new word.
These are dolls. They're so cute. Let's do playtime and have fun and tell stories and be all cutesy. And then they're gonna come to this video and they're gonna be like, "Who is this?"
I know. Chelsea from Pumpkin Sparkles Babies. The other day, she said to me that I think these lives are so good because people get to see the real you and then the real me, referencing herself. And I think that's true. I think it's really good that people do get to see our personalities.
You know, we were talking earlier about doing a review channel. So it's like, we'll just do like, ours a react channel? Is that what it is?
Yeah, a reaction channel.
Yeah, where you watch, I don't know if that makes
it any better.
I think it makes it worse. Maybe, I don't know. I assume
we'll
nobody
just talk in the dark.
We're just going to be in the dark. But a reaction channel where we watch silly videos and just commentary on it and just say silly stuff. And
hello, we were still on it. Just shut the screen off.
The phone just randomly locked. I think that hit the power button.
Oh, it probably did. Let me try this. Operation is locked. Rotate device back. I'm sorry, guys. I am giving y'all...
I can only imagine what the screen looks like.
Yeah, they're just wandering around.
Yeah, stands in front of the screen, stuff like that. Technical difficulties.
Okay, we'll do this.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should get a pizza.
We should. That would be amazing.
I think that's what we're gonna do because we haven't like hardly eaten today. We've been.
I don't know how long I lost connection. I love connections.
Quits.
Yeah, we might have to. I'm trying right in and out. I'm sorry about that, guys. If you can hear us, I think we're about to call it quits. We're losing connection a lot.
Let's go over this peak real quick and see if they can get a good view of the mountain.
Yeah.
And I think there's a good view of the mountain coming up. But
I don't think that's a while.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, there's a little mountain up there, but like the gorgeous big ones, I think we're still another like 30 minutes away from those.
All right. Well,
I have this road way too memorized. I've driven it a lot in the past year.
You have to just put it on your Instagram story. Go follow her on Instagram, and you guys can see the cool mountain views.
Probably not. I'll post them at some. I've posted them before. Just follow me, and I'll randomly post pretty pictures. But we have service now, so we can stay on if you want.
Okay, we should stay on. Yeah.
Okay, we should stay on. We have nothing else to do, and y'all can see Interstate 80 between California and Nevada.
And if you guys see any more semis try to run cars off the road, we can see that too.
Yeah, I can.
Do you think we're getting more or less views now that we're just recording when we're driving?
More.
More? Yeah. People are like, wow, look, there's a road. You know, guys, look, there's a car. It's on the right. Do you see it?
I think this is such a beautiful road. Interstate 80 is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really pretty. The
funny
thing is,
probably disagreeing with us.
Yeah, I'm sure. Your dad's a truck driver. I'm sure he's seen a lot prettier scenery. But I don't remember what I was going to say.
I don't either.
Well,
thank you for thinking of things to say, though.
You're welcome. I do what I can.
What's my radio say? For unfortunate souls, so
I was going to say.
What was that? I don't think I knew the words to
So
that song.
normally Google takes us down another route, which is fairly scenic. It's also up through the
that
mountains,
one's
but it's so curvy and so hilly. So
we never have service on that one.
Yeah, it says it's like 2 minutes faster, but I don't think it is at all because you have to drive slower.
My dad had, okay, so he has this big 18-wheeler semi. He also has this very big, like, normal Dodge truck you can buy anywhere. And I drove that thing on that road, and it was scary. I was really scared.
That's a good story.
I know. That was, like, the first week of me being out here in California after moving here from Hawaii.
I really like your dad's truck. I think, I don't know, it would have been...
It's nice, but it's scary to drive it on roads for me.
So I used to drive a pretty decent sized pickup truck, and now I drive a smaller Jeep, and I wonder if I look back to it, if it'd be weird, because I feel like there's a learning curve to driving a large truck. Yeah. Like, you have to know how to maneuver and everything. I think I'd still be fine, honestly, like parking it, because parking trucks is always a thing, and I think I'd be fine, but
you know what,
I miss having a truck.
So my parents recorded most of my life on a camcorder, at least most of my life up until I was probably 4 or 5. And this is what my dad would just do. He would just record them driving places. And they drove cross country from California to, I think, Alabama or Arkansas is where we first landed, and then Virginia. And those were within the first 4 or 5 months of my life. And for some reason, Dad would just record them driving like this. And that reminds me of this.
That's
also a good story.
That's also a really good story, thank you.
Yeah. Should I show them my baby videos one day? I don't think my baby videos are interesting, but my toddler ones are.
Why are your toddler ones interesting?
Because I was made to be a YouTuber, and I knew I was on camera, and I hammed it up.
Oh, yeah.
And I would just run around singing to the camera.
I feel like I remember that. Wherever the camera would move, you'd move.
I was an only child, and I had talents.
I was not an only child. I had 3 brothers. I wonder what I was like as a kid. I don't know. I remember that I would sleep through anything. Like, my mom would be vacuuming, or, there'd be a tornado coming across our house, and I'd just be fast asleep. I remember one time there was an earthquake when I was a kid, and I woke up, and I was like, oh, the whole house is shaking, and stuff's falling off. I'm going to go ahead and go back to bed.
Yeah, that's you still now.
Yeah, I'm a solid sleeper. I don't think if something, happens that's weird, like there's a weird sound, or earthquake, or Daisy attacking us in the middle of the night.
Katie says, I am literally opposite. Yeah, I was up last night because I was convinced someone was ringing on the doorbell, and Ethan's just asleep, but I could have also been imagining the doorbell.
Yeah. Yeah. No, what happened was we were going to use the camera, the fancy camera we have. We were going to use that this morning, and I was like, oh no, I forgot to charge the battery. So I woke up at, these are the things I wake up in the middle of the night for. Like, I forgot to charge the battery. Oh, the I don't know, crazy random stuff that I wake up in the middle of the night sweating about. So I went and charged the battery, and Kiersten was like, oh, I remember you getting up, the doorbell was ringing. And I'm like, what are you talking about? The doorbell was ringing.
I don't know. Someone asked, do you have a reborn with you right now? I do. It's in the bag, and it's actually going to my dad. My dad is adopting it for a little while. It's a Saskia named Allie. And my dad is a truck driver, and he is going to film videos of it on their wild cross-country adventures. I have no idea what these videos are going to be like.
They're probably going to be, I think we talked about earlier, your dad would push you to, put it up against the window and have it wave people. He's probably going to
tie it.
He's going to do what?
Tie it to, the front of the truck.
Oh, yeah, tie it to the front or back of the truck, or...
I have no idea.
He could put it in the window and then roll it up so it's half in and half out of the window.
Basically, Dad's probably going to have the cops called on him a few times, is what I'm pretty sure is going to happen. But y'all are going to all see it.
We're going to have to contact Chelsea and be like, hey, can you put a doll back together?
And have her husband sew back the body.
Yeah. And also, it needs 2 new limbs and a head.
Oh, can we see this one?
Hold on, I'm watching the road while we do this turn. What is it?
Part of your world.
Oh, start us off.
No, we can do it later. Katie says, I'm so excited for your dad's road trip. I am excited too, mostly because I've been lazy lately and haven't been making content, and he can help me make content, and that's pretty sweet.
Oh, did you guys see that? Look at that stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this stuff, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around, sure you'd think she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more.
Katie says we got it wrong. Katie says the girl has every Jeep.
This girl has every Jeep. That's what people think whenever they're like, because we'll get compliments on our Jeeps or something like that. Like, oh, you have a really nice Jeep. So then my response is always like, yeah, we're a Jeep family. My wife has a Jeep. I have a Jeep. Her dad has a Jeep. Her mom has a Jeep. And they're like, oh, wow, you guys have a lot of Jeeps.
Yeah, they seem concerned for us.
Yeah.
And then,
Somehow we're not sponsored. I don't know.
your dad says the dog's ears are hurting.
Yeah.
So when we got the new Jeep, I just went up to work to one of my coworkers, and instead of being like, I traded in my old Jeep and got a new Jeep, I just flat out told them, so I got another Jeep over the weekend. And they were like, how many Jeeps do you have?
And you were like, yes.
Yeah. Basically, I should just start counting how many Jeeps I've had in my life and give them that number instead.
Yeah.
Because if we count how many Jeeps my parents have had into this number, it comes down to probably double digits.
Oh, easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Because we got to count the one they had when mom was pregnant with me too.
Are we counting the ones that we've had as well on this?
Yes, we're going to just count all the Jeeps.
Yeah, that's easily double digits.
Yeah, that's probably 12. There's the Hawaii Jeep, or my parents' Hawaii Jeep. There's their TJ. There's Dad's YJ.
Yep.
There's his Rubicon. There was my first Jeep. There was my second Jeep. There was my third Jeep.
There was my fourth Jeep. There was my fifth Jeep. There was your Jeep. That gets me up to 10.
Boom, 10. Easy.
Yeah. And we have dropped down.
We have like 3 viewers now.
No, 8.
8? It's probably my
We
dad's
need a
log
Jeep
in the
channel.
data accounts.
We
Or
need a Jeep channel.
Okay, so it's Katie, it's Jenny, it's my dad, and they all have second accounts, I guarantee.
No, I think we have some other people.
Well, I gotta say, whoever that person that gave us our super chat was, it's very sweet. Here's the person who gave us the super chat. That's very kind. It was our first super chat, and I think it means a lot. You know,
It does.
it's
Thank
kind of
you.
like a mile marker. So
It is. It's a big attaboy because I think it was Tuesday where I was just like, I'm calling it quits. I am done with YouTube, and I was like really making plans on being done. So thank you for the encouragement. It really does mean a lot.
yeah, but I think every other day you're like, I'm done. No, wait,
Yeah.
no, I'm not.
It's been a hard little bit on YouTube for me lately with all the craziness that's been going on.
Yeah, TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok is nothing but hate comments most of the time.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we were thinking of going live and doing this on TikTok, so I opened my comments up to everybody, so I'm sure that will be a trip. I probably am not going to check that.
It will be a trip in your favorite pirate ship. Yeah, I said we should do it on YouTube because people on YouTube are much nicer.
Yeah, people, and plus Jenny and Katie and everybody else
else who's a mod can mod, and I really, really appreciate that. You guys are
Plus the
amazing.
people that actually care about this, which would be Katie and Ginny and my dad. They're all
No,
in
there
it
are
too.
other people. Yeah, that's true.
So
But it's been fun making those shorter videos. I think these are the mountains Ethan was talking about that are really, really pretty.
yeah, this is the view right here. This is a nice little area.
Yeah. Sorry you guys can't see it. I once did this route. I was stuck here once for like 5 hours in the snow. I was just watching snow coming down.
For the record, it's not because you couldn't drive through the snow, because Jeeps can drive anywhere, but it's because somebody. What exactly was it happened that stopped traffic?
Oh, there was this lady, and everybody knew it was going to snow that day. Like, it'd been probably snowing for a couple days. And everybody was spinning out, because that's just what happens on this road when it snows. But also, this lady, she had all her kids in the back of her vehicle, plus a newborn baby that was like a week or two old. And she didn't have any formula for the baby. And she was just like, I'm just gonna all of a sudden drive on this road. I don't know where. We're just gonna go without food for any of these kids. And she basically blocked traffic because she got in a wreck so bad and then was stuck.
Did she like refuse to get out of her vehicle?
Yeah, she refused to get out of the vehicle because she was afraid she was gonna get arrested for driving without food for the kids and without chains, and just, it was a mess.
So that was fun, like 3 hours.
And someone says, oh, I hope you stay on YouTube. We love you guys. And we will. I just get frustrated sometimes.
But hey, you know, all the positivity.
We gotta reconnect. So. Really hear us? I don't know. No, it seems it's just stuck and waiting. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that.
Okay, yeah. We're going through the mountains, so it's going to cut in and out. Those who stick with us, we appreciate you very, very much.
Yeah, now it's at its lowest at 4. No,
4.
it's back to 8. Okay, we're
Okay.
good.
Jeez.
Go ahead and tell your story about the
I was
roadblock.
like, damn, my dad's tuning out now. No, it was there's a picture with a bunch of different colored squares, and I was like, Kiersten, what if I told you this entire thing is red? And she's like, I don't get what you're doing. Like, and I was like, you're supposed to tell me it's not all red. And then I was like, and then I'm supposed to say, just you know, it's just like life. You can't, like, just because there's some red dots that it would be negative experiences doesn't mean everything is negative. Sometimes we focus on the negative and it brings us down. But there's lots of other colored dots in the world that are great experiences, and we should think about those and cherish them and appreciate them. And
Yeah. I'm learning to do that. I need to figure out ways, like Instagram, the comments have been really bad because I feel like everybody who's rude on TikTok has migrated to Instagram. So it's a lot of like navigating how to ignore the comments, how to respond appropriately and kindly. It's just a learning process I'm going through. And Jeffrey the giraffe is also going through it.
in case you guys wonder who Jeffrey the giraffe is, it's Daisy's squeaky toy. That's a rubber giraffe.
And she can't go anywhere without him.
Yeah, she can't go anywhere without him. It's her little puppy. That's a rubber giraffe that we've named Jeffrey because it means so much to her. She takes it to bed with her. She takes it everywhere.
She does, and he randomly will talk to us while we're on live on a road trip, apparently.
Which is also Daisy laying on him, most likely.
I wonder if they could see the dogs if I tried to show them.
Turn the overhead light on.
No, that hurts me more than it hurts them. There's a Nova! Look at Nova! Baby! Baby is being covered by a bucket. But there's a baby.
Okay.
And Nova's just watching out the window what the world's going by. And yeah, Daisy's laying on him.
Nice.
Daisy, let's move the bucket. We know the bucket we can. Okay. Good night, dogs. Sleep tight.
Right back to watching the road.
Yeah. I guess the whole time we could just watch Nova watching the road.
I think one thing an upgrade we need for your Jeep right away is new headlights.
That's true.
Because even these ones, they're brighter than the ones in your other Jeep, but they're still not that bright. got to get some LEDs,
Yeah.
and they're not too expensive, but they're totally worth it because you can see so much easier.
So tomorrow is May, and we're going to Northern Nevada right now. That's where we're heading. And as a kid, I have seen it snow in June in Reno. It's crazy. So I'm excited to see what the weather's going to be like, because you never know if it's going to be snowy on this road, even though it's April or almost May.
Yeah, they can't see, and I assume since you don't have glasses, you can't see either. But there's
snow up
mountains.
there.
Yeah, there's mountains up to the right of us, and there's snow on those.
Yeah.
So.
And the snow on the mountains won't melt until, I don't know, usually June or July.
I think the one year your dad said it didn't even, they never, like there was always snow somewhere on the mountains.
We had this horrible year, I think in 2017, I think it was, where we just got, I say we, I wasn't anywhere here, I was in Hawaii, but the area got so much snow and rain that everything flooded. My aunt and uncle almost had water in their house. Like, it was really, really bad. It's not like normal water in their house, like flood water in their house.
It's pretty terrible.
Yeah. My aunt and uncle still talk about this to anybody who will listen.
Especially because a lot of people like don't have flood insurance. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't live in an area that commonly floods,
like you don't get much water in Reno or anywhere in Nevada.
A lot of people won't have flood insurance, so for your house to flood is seriously, it's a scary thing, because houses aren't cheap.
Yeah.
And to have that destroyed is like life altering for a lot of people. But it's
He says, I remember a lake at the end of our street in Kentucky. My dad said it was a park.
Nice. My dad, he always jokes that our front yard is a lake, because we have, like, I don't know if it's not really a sinkhole, but like we live out in the country, so we have a very, very large yard, and there's a huge, like, I guess just a low spot in the yard, and no matter how much dirt we put there or whatever, it would always become the low spot in the yard, and it would always flood horribly. And my dad would always joke that it was our lake.
Aww.
Because most of the time it was flooded. I don't know what else to talk about.
I don't either, but there's a lot of snow up there, up on the mountains. I think you guys can probably see it.
Is it crazy that people have been watching us ever since we left our house? Actually, before, because we went back.
Yeah. And I really do think it's awesome that I can just turn on my live and be like, I'm not going to do anything doll related. I'm just going to drive to my mom's house. Thank you guys for watching.
It's pretty cool. But to be fair, I think if we had a YouTube channel that had 0 subscribers, my dad would probably still watch.
He would. I mean, your YouTube channel doesn't have very many subscribers, and your dad still watches when we go live on there.
That's true. That's true. I have a YouTube channel that has like no subscribers. It's just, I use it just to watch videos and stuff like that.
And we sometimes post things just to like test and try things out.
Yeah, so one time we were trying out basically the live we do with Chelsea, where it's over a Zoom chat, so she can talk to us from the other side of the United States in the live chat. In the live.
I'm trying to show them this mountain.
We were testing that out on my channel, and we were like, somebody joined the chat, because my dad.
And he couldn't hear that we were talking to somebody else.
Yeah, so it was just like we were talking to nobody. But, and he's like, I heard everything you guys were saying. I'm like, whoa, wait, what did we say?
Yeah.
I was like, sometimes you say stupid stuff. I say stupid stuff all the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of my thing.
Sometimes I can have my what I call my YouTube filter, where I don't say dumb things. And then, like, today I don't really have my YouTube filter on, and I keep saying dumb things.
They're not that dumb.
No, but they could be a lot worse.
Oh, man.
Yeah. We have had a very long day.
We've had a very, very long day. Especially because yesterday, at least for me, it was a very long day as well.
Was that because you fell? You fell?
I fell.
You did. You were just telling us all how you fell.
No, it's because I had to wake up at 5.
Oh, yeah.
And I was on base until just about, I woke up at 5 a.m. and was on base till about 6 p.m.
Yeah, you had a long day.
I was working all day long. So the car next to me, what is it? What is that show where there's like a monkey in a raincoat?
Curious George?
Curious George. Yeah, he's watching Curious George.
Aw, I don't think
And I think I'm gonna watch their television screens instead of watching the road.
You shouldn't do that, but
I think Curious George's friend wears the raincoat and Curious George wears monkey clothes.
No, come back, car. I want to watch Curious George. There's
Do you guys know that if we put Caillou on for our dogs, they stop being naughty?
Well, I hope they don't know that, because if they did, they'd probably.
Live with us?
Actually, if they do know that, they probably follow my Instagram, because I've posted before. Kiersten will leave the house, or we'll both be gone, and I'll come back after work. Kiersten will be at work, and there will be the dogs sitting on the couch watching Caillou, and I'll be like, "This is great." We have little toddlers as dogs.
Each day is something new. I wish that I knew I'm Caillou.
Each day is something new. I'm only 22. I'm Caillou. I'm Caillou.
That's me.
That's me.
Ooh, I know a way to get nobody watching this live stream anymore.
Oh, how's that? What are we gonna? Why do we want that? And what are we gonna do?
Let me think. Let me start it. It's a small world after all.
Okay, well, I'm tuning out.
It's a small world
La 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 la
after
la
all.
la 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 la
I
la.
forgot all the words.
Yeah, no, you already got it. That's all the words.
No, it's like, it's a world of laughter, a world of joy.
cheer. No, you already messed it up. It's a world of laughter, a world of cheer.